Hello, and welcome to the Thirsty Bitches podcast, where we talk about anything under the sun, from books, entertainment, self-help, and even a little spice. I'm Victoria.
I'm Kiara.
And I'm Katalyn.
And we're here for our next catch-up episode, which is Earth's End by Elise Kova, which is part of the Air Awakens series.
I would also like to say Jen should be here, but still due to extenuating circumstances, she is not, and our hearts are with her and her family right now.
But she said she will pop in and out and surprise us, and you'll see her eventually. So
yeah, I think she'll be back for Water's Wrath.
We'll see. But yeah, I'm excited. Things are happening. People are upset.
Upset is an understatement. It is, I forgot to my line, it is big mad is the word you're looking for.
Kiara is big mad.
It's how you keep the series going.
Yeah, we'll get into it.
But before we go there, and you guys can hear me yell at Victoria again, like always, in anything that I read, we're going to do our quenchable moments. If you're new here, which you shouldn't be because this is the third book of our catch-up hour, and you should probably be caught up at this point, we're going to jump into our quenchable moments. Quenchable moment is something happy or exciting that's happened to us over the last week or so that we want to share with each other and with you. So to start us off, Katalyn, what was your quenchable moment this week? I just want to note that on all of our outlines for the recordings today, they're just like Saturday night, Friday, Thursday night. And I'm like, okay.
At least
crazy.
Hers weren't like yours was and said secrets.
Secret.
So Thursday night was my roommate's high school football team's first game, and she has two boys on the team. So we went to the game. They lost 9-0.
Yikes.
But yeah, it was fun seeing like the different school come out for their team and stuff, and it's set up interesting. There's only one stadium in our district, so all three high schools use it. So like we were actually, and it's at the school I work at. Mm-hmm. So it was kind of weird being like, oh, like work is right there. But yeah, and it was like the first high school football game I'd been to since I was in high school. And it was really funny because my roommate has no idea anything about football. And so she just looked at me, and I know very little about football. And the one teacher she knows that was there was a football coach. And so we would just like ask him like, hey.
Explain this to me like I'm a 5-year-old.
Explain, please. But yeah, it was fun. I got to see some of the kids I had worked with over the summer that were part of her group. And
it's so weird, like going back to high school sporting events, being this long out of high school.
It is.
I went with Riley.
It's exciting though, like when you know people on the team.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. I went with Riley to her school's powder puff game at some point last spring. It was fucking weird.
I've been told I have to go to that this year because one of my boys is a cheerleader on it, and a couple of the girls that hang out in our room are seniors, and so they're gonna play.
Well, nice. Then you have to. It's different though because you're technically you work with them, so like you know them. Yeah. I went and I'm like, I don't know any of these people. I don't care about any of these people.
Yeah. So, but yeah, that's what we did Thursday night. Went to, I think it was the first game any of the high schools did. So like it was packed. Nice. Sadly, they lost, which gives me better hopes for our homecoming game against them. But
well, we'll have to hear about that when it happens.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah, it happens in 3 weeks. Our homecoming is the week of my birthday.
Oh,
it's early.
It's coming up.
That is really early for the school year. Usually it's like in October, at least for my high schools.
The other high schools are in October.
Yeah.
All right.
Well, go off then. Victoria, what was your quenchable moment?
So in one of the episodes that we did earlier today, you were talking about how you couldn't find any Halloween stuff at Target. Well, I did.
Oh, I did see that. I just want the pillow.
I literally just want the pillow.
And I got this guy, it's got a chip, so I've got to take it back and exchange it for a different one. And then I got these 3 little candles. They're different herbs.
Nice.
Very nice. They're cute.
So cute. They smell really good. I got white snake root, stinging nettle, and deadly nightshade. I think the nightshade smells the best.
I'm hoping that either this week or next week my Target will start putting our Halloween stuff out because the school year started.
Yeah.
Should be soon. But yeah, I got some Halloween goodies. Oh, I forgot the other two things. Wait, no, did I? Where are they? Hopefully.
Maybe I should just go in and ask an employee, where are the ghost pillows? That's so cute.
I got this from IKEA.
Aw.
Yeah, I got this
Damn
one.
it.
Here you go, Victoria. They're little friends.
Yeah,
Katalyn's like, what the fuck?
And then I got this other pillow that says boo.
Oh, nice.
I want to get pillow covers for my little ones that are back here.
Mm-hmm.
So now I have a Halloween one from IKEA and a Christmas one from IKEA. And that's my minimalist thing going on. So yeah, that's my quenchable moment this week. So Kiara, what is your quenchable moment this week?
So my quenchable moment is that one of my favorite authors has asked me to be a beta reader for her.
Nice.
I'm very excited. It is for the third book of a series. The first book is called Behold the Sins by Rachel Sarin. Everyone should go read it.
Nice.
I was an ARC reader on the first two books. Loved them.
Mm-hmm.
They're really big, really lengthy, so it's hard for me to like tell you guys what they're about. But obviously they have to do with the sins and the worlds of the sins, and humans having to trapeze through the worlds of the sins and survive. It's kind of like their imprisonment is going into the worlds of the sins, which is fucking insane. But it's really good. There's romance. My favorite dude is Jack. Love him. And I get to be a beta reader now, which is so great because her cliffhangers fucking suck. They suck. And you guys know how I feel about a cliffhanger.
Oh, I know.
So I'm like, yeah, I'll be because she was like, oh, I think summer 2024 is the third book will come out. I'm like, I cannot wait that long. So beta reading means I get a chance to read it earlier. And I also found out it is not 3 books, it is going to be 4 books. And I'm like, you are literally trying to kill me. And I'm just going to tell you guys, for those of you listening, if you want to be beta readers, it's really easy. I read this first book. I followed the author. I started messaging her on any story that she would post on Instagram. And I would say we're kind of like friends now. She followed me on Instagram, asked me to be a beta reader. Aww. It's literally the slip into their DMs. Shoot your shot.
Yeah.
I don't think it'll happen with SJM. I don't think she needs beta readers.
No.
But like maybe for like indie authors, smaller authors.
Yeah.
It's easier.
I have fully left the world of beta reading. Too many bad experiences for me, so pass.
As long as the person listens to what I have to say, that's all that matters. Fair.
But yeah, I mean, it's an author that you have an established relationship with, and you already like the quality of the work, so nothing too crazy. But yeah, that's fun. I'm glad for you.
And I'm gonna start my reread soon of the first 2 books. They're definitely like fall vibe books, so highly recommend if you guys are looking for some thick bitches to read in October and November.
All right,
these are them.
Exciting. Yeah. So as you guys know, I've been on a health journey, and with that, I've been looking for tools and products to help me get my health back in check. One of the things I've really been focusing on is staying hydrated, and a product that's really helped me with that is Liquid IV. In just one stick, you get 5 essential vitamins and 2 times faster hydration than with water alone. It's also come in super clutch when I'm out and about, and I realize I haven't hydrated well enough. Plus, it's super convenient to keep in my bag or in my car in case of an emergency. Right now, you can get 20% off when you go to liquidiv.com and use the code STAYTHIRSTY at checkout. That's 20% off of anything you order when you shop for better hydration today using promo code STAYTHIRSTY at liquidiv.com. Stay thirsty, bitches. Awesome. Well, on to some other books that we love.
No.
Or at least I love. Earth's End. So when we last left off, Aldrich was falling into the canyon.
No, he hit the ground.
Okay, he hit the ground.
He hit the ground. He had fallen.
There was blood. He swept right past Vala's wind,
By like that much.
and we open up this new book
He's fine.
immediately after that.
They're fine.
So, how are we feeling?
Literally, when I tell you guys that the absolute, because when I told you guys before we started this, I read the first 2 books. I did not get to the end of Firefall.
Yeah.
So when I got to the
figured
end of
not.
when I got to the end of Fire Falling, I was like, I gotta read the next one. What the fuck?
Mhm.
It was a struggle.
Yeah.
Struggle.
I knew they would both survive.
Mhm.
Let me just tell you,
Because
just overall, love Alicia. Fucking love her. She is one of my absolute favorite characters.
I also really like Jax. So
I love it. When he was introduced, I'm like, this is my bitch.
I was like, that's my friend.
That's my bitch
right there.
right there. Love this man. Love this man.
Pretty sure I snapped Victoria. I was like, I love Jax.
Mhm.
I just met
I
him and I love him.
I'm gonna give you guys this one little crumb. Jax makes it the whole way.
Thank God.
Yeah, so spoiler, did start the next one.
Yeah, of course you did.
I can't
barely
not.
finished it last night.
And I did get to a certain part and I was like, so I did take notes on that, and you will see it in the next episode, Victoria, but thank you for letting me know that, because I was anyways, Earth End.
Yeah. This is to make up for the big mad that you're feeling. He does survive.
So as I said in the last one, because I had started this one when we recorded the episode, we recorded Fire Falling last weekend, just so you guys know. So it's been a week since our recording.
Tight turnaround on this one.
Very tight turnaround.
Yeah.
And when I said that there is another scene that gives me the same feeling as the Sandstorm, it is her on horseback racing. Absolutely fucking racing. They killed the horse.
So
I was
mad.
so fucking mad. I was so mad.
I was with my mom at her appointment and I was like, had to put my Kindle down. I was like, the horse died. And she was like, what? And I was like,
I kid you not.
Horse died.
This is like a societal thing with our generation.
Mm-hmm.
Person dies. All right. Animal dies.
No, absolutely not.
I was just like,
you gotta be fucking kidding me,
dude. That moment, tangent. That moment in the last How to Train Your Dragon book, when they're all falling, when Hiccup is tangled up with the villain of the movie, and Toothless is falling, and the Light Fury is trying to catch Hiccup, and he says, "Save him." I was like, I swear to fucking God, if this dragon dies at the end of this franchise, I'm gonna kill myself. Hiccup, I could have survived without. Toothless, never.
Literally. So when the horse died, and it was Aldrich's horse.
Yeah.
And Aldrich's horse, everyone's like, Aldrich's horse doesn't like anyone. He won't talk to anyone. And Aldrich's horse is like,
I'm like, want to bet?
Hey girl. He's like, hey Vala. And I'm like, oh! And he died.
True love. You know it's true love when the horse
likes him.
And it wasn't just that the horse died, but it was that like she had to end up suffering.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was sitting at the cancer center and I was just like, I need to be done now.
But she gets to their stronghold in the north. They've made it to the north. She got there in time. She flew. She fucking flew.
In 2 days when it takes people a week.
So insane. She was able to get resources down to them. I was very excited when Prince Balder showed up.
Mm-hmm. Yes. But he
not excited when Daniel showed up. This is why, Katalyn, I am not a Daniel stan.
Well, listen, he fucked up. It's fine.
The two of them need to stay away from each other.
She's not allowed to have friends?
Not that friend.
Really?
Other friends, she can have anyone else. Besties with Jax forever. Besties for the resties. Her and Jax.
But they cleared the air.
Jax can be her kid's uncle. Like, besties for the fucking resties. I love that man. Daniel can get fucked.
Yeah, but
everyone else is fine.
Home.
they're using each other. They're using each other in their moment of
And they
turmoil.
cleared the air with each other.
And that is just so toxic. Yes, the ending.
They were both toxic.
Yes, they were both toxic. They both used each other, and I hated it.
You can't just be mad at Daniel.
No, I'm also mad at Vala, but Daniel can get fucked. Leave her alone. She got her. Go find someone else. She gonna be with Aldrich.
How? He's in a fucking war camp.
Not anymore. Not at the end of Earth's End. War is over. Go home.
True. Go home to the east, I guess. No, he's part of the Golden Guard. He's gonna be with.
Yeah, he's gonna be with everyone else at the palace.
Yeah.
I'm not ready to talk about the end yet, so we're not getting there.
It was a nice big rant.
Listen,
I'm still okay with Daniel. I still think he's fine.
Theory. We're just jumping around here. Theory. Mm-hmm. When she is getting the axe, and she sees that woman, that's Vi. Calling it now.
It's who?
Vi. The
Oracle.
Oracle lady.
Sorceress. That's her. Calling it now.
That is a theory.
I can't think of any other possibility for that person to be in there, give her a warning, and then leave. And it can't be someone who lives up there, because they would have stopped her. Like, they would have physically stopped her.
I feel like her family has something to do with it, though. You know?
Maybe.
That's all I got.
I also have another.
I don't do much for theories.
Another big mad.
Oh, God.
Why does he have to be an alcoholic?
Because it's the easiest vice to have on.
And I picked up on it during Fire Falling. When she was laying in bed and his uncle was there and they stayed up late, and the amount of times that she described him going to the bar and getting alcohol. Yeah. Big fucking mad.
Well, again, he's working through it.
It should not be the vice you go to.
No, but it's the easiest accessible one. I can't with words right now.
Most easily accessible.
There it is.
And I felt like at the end of Fire Falling, when he was falling, that was part of that prophecy where she would lose her dark century. But I think the end of Earth's End, is her losing her dark century. And I have a weird feeling about that. What is it? The little watch thing that he gave her?
The pocket watch?
Yeah, the pocket watch. I was like, there's a first word to that. The pocket watch. I have a weird feeling about that, and that it's going to play into the prophecies.
I don't remember what the prophecy was. So.
But remember, she gave these things to Vi, and she held on
one of them was
that pocket watch that she had picked up in the shop. And at the very, very end, Vi was like, "Okay, now give it to me." And she was like, "Oh," and it felt like she was taking a piece of herself and giving it to Vi.
Yeah.
I'm struggling so hard, you guys.
I can see that. Am I on the right route?
No, it's not. I don't want to say yes or no, but it's something else that you're talking about that I'm like,
I don't know. I just like.
I mean, you'll see eventually once we get to the follow-up series, but
it kind of the pocket, the way that she described, and this is me going back to Firefly, the way that she described giving this pocket watch over to Vi, and how it was like a piece of herself. It sounds a lot like when SJM has her women like imbue themselves and their power into something, like it's a piece of their power that's like being taken. That's what it felt like to me, and I feel like that's going, like, just seeing this pocket watch come again, this new one that Aldrich made for her come around, I feel like we're going to see that other pocket watch at some point again. Like, there's no way that, I don't know. Elise is like SJM. Like, there's always a reason to the things that she says and does.
Oh yeah, you're for sure gonna see that in the next one.
Great.
That's why I'm struggling.
I did already start the next one, so
No, not the next book, the next series.
Oh, okay. I'm really excited for the next series.
I'm so excited for you guys to read the next series.
I'm probably going to pick it up after we finish this one, just for forewarning. It could be Katalyn and Jen catch up when we end up.
I need no offense. I need a not YA book for a while. So
yeah, that's fair. Well, we got a good chunk of time.
Yeah, we had Ember in the Ashes and this, and those are both YA. Yeah,
we'll figure it out, anyways.
And luckily, Katalyn, our next catch up is not us catching up; it's Victoria catching up. So
true, but I still have to finish that series.
They don't need to know that. By the time the time the catch up happens, we'll already be done. It's not until next year. I feel like so much happened in this book, but also like nothing happened for like big chunks.
Yeah, because they were at the camp for.
They were just like at the camp. Alicia and Fritz. I love them together. The two of them, besties.
Yeah.
They're so cute.
I just love Fritz.
Fritz, just like the way that she would describe like crawling in between the two of them in the tent.
Yeah.
Precious babies.
And the fact that they were still sharing a tent after they got back.
Yeah. It's just like, for me, it's this Alicia's like filling this hole that Laurel left. And of course she's not the same person. She does different things and she has a different personality. But she fits in just the same. She may not be as loving and open.
She's providing the emotional fulfillment.
Yeah, she's might not be as loving and open. She's a very like guarded person, but that's like one of the things that like I love about her personality. And so for her to like understand that Fritz needed someone after losing Laurel and then being away from Vala for so long, and to be that person for him, I'm like, I absolutely love her.
Is the best healer of the time.
She is
a part of healing.
She is. Also, we'll double down. Hate the king, emperor, whatever the fuck you call him. Hate him. Hate him.
Of his. There's going to be an accident. I let you live. Boldly saying that in front of the majors, and it's like, dude, get over yourself.
Okay. Be like, all right, keep that energy. See what happens.
Yeah. Fight me.
I feel like this book specifically, I would probably say Earth's End is my least favorite so far.
Really?
Just because there is so much that happens emotionally. And it's such like an up and down situation that I just didn't enjoy it as much as I did the other two. But I feel like after this ending, it's like this is like, okay, this was the big between them and their relationship, and now they're gonna work through everything and get to a point where they can like be together. Like this is the turmoil of the 70% mark of a rom-com that I'm like, fuck this, I hate it. This whole book is that.
Well, keep in mind though that there's a lot of other machinations going on throughout this book. Earth's End is very important for the overall arc.
I would
series, but
I just would say like just that alone, and we'll see.
Emotionally traumatizing though.
I would probably. I would say this now and say I'm probably gonna like the other two more than I like this one too.
Yeah.
Just from what I've read so far in Water's Wrath, and then I know Crystal Crown is gonna be like,
it's punchy. Yeah, I would say if you're more invested in the relationship, then Earth's End is not as fun. But if you're invested in the universe itself, there's a lot of really interesting.
I think you learn a lot about the North and what they do and what they have, and their connection to the Earth and to magic and to the other continent. which I'm excited to learn a lot more about. I feel like we'll probably get some stuff in the next 2 books, but it'll really come into play in the next series, which I'm super excited about. Because how could it not come into play?
Yeah.
Like, they talk about this whole other ass continent so much that
Let me rephrase that statement. If you're invested in the characters more than the plot, then Earth's End is not as much fun for you because there's a lot of unfortunate things happening.
a lot.
So it doesn't surprise me that you don't like Earth's End as much. I figured you
Yeah.
probably wouldn't because you're very invested in the emotional status of
Yes.
the characters.
Yes.
So
I do love how Vala grows in her power and how she grows in just the fact that everyone has like starts pinning Windwalker shit to themselves.
Yes.
Loved that. The Emperor is big mad. And she's just like,
Oh,
I didn't do it. I didn't do it.
She's like, I didn't say yes or no, really.
And it was the fact that it was her doppelganger that like started it.
Yeah.
And she became like so close with her in those like weeks. So precious. I just like every time that they would be like, this person has it pinned to their armor, and I'm like,
look at the little revolution starting.
Literally. Literally.
It's her Mockingjay moment.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
And as much as, you know, the end when she leaves on her own.
That one was rough.
I think, yeah, it was. I don't think that is going to go away. I think it's going to follow them back to the kingdom and the rest of the continent as these soldiers go home.
Yeah, because they'll go home and tell her story, and
especially in the East. Oh, I'm so excited. I really hope we go to the East at some point. Oh my God. I need her to see her dad. I needed her to see her dad. I need to meet her dad.
I just hope it's not like a Act of War kind of, her dad's here.
Her dad died.
And then her dad dies.
It's something.
Yeah. Gosh.
Man.
Yeah.
I'm just so glad
overall it was a good book.
I'm just so glad that you guys have finally seen Jax.
I love him so much.
His quips are so funny, especially when like making fun of Balder.
Him going,
it's like, come on, invite me to your event. And it's like
toe to toe with everyone just in the things he says. I'm just like, this man.
Because he knows who he is. If he knows he can do that and get away with it.
How?
He's very self-assured.
I'm sorry. Is it just me or do I see something between Jax and Alicia on the horizon? I could see it.
You must be looking real far.
Real far. I don't know. I just feel like their quips to each other, they definitely have a history, in my opinion. So we'll find out.
Man. Okay. So what are some highlight moments for you guys?
Her moving the tower.
Yeah. That was insane.
The ride to the north, obviously.
I would say her and Aldrich fighting together at the end, like the firestorms that they made. That was incredible.
Yeah.
The fact that she made like animals with it, like
complementary powers
of Zodiac. What else? I mean, him giving her the pocket watch that she wears. It was cute.
As much as I loved those scenes with them together, I feel like they were like my least favorite ones because I just could feel like this undertone through it all. like, I liked when she was out with everyone else doing things. Not Daniel. Out with everyone else.
Daniel.
Damn.
Really got it out for Daniel.
I do!
I
Leave her alone. Vala, leave him alone. She does. She leaves him. She says, no more. Can't do it. But
yeah, I mean, I understand that though, because like Alicia said at one point, like he's smothering her and like trying too hard to protect her when
she's so strong.
Yeah. She can do it herself, obviously.
Yeah. Like she destroyed a sandstorm by herself when she had just learned how to open up her channels. And she rode to the north all by herself through dangerous territories to get to someone to be able to get him to safety. Like, she did that all on her own. She went and got the axe all on her own. Like, she's capable. So let her be capable. I'm Team Alicia.
Fair. So, besides the ending, what are some other scenes that you really disliked?
Her and Daniel.
The cuffs.
I think she handled that really fucking well, though.
She did.
She knew what she was doing.
Yeah. I don't know. I read it so fast in like the last 3 days. I got
surprised when you sent me the snap of you starting it a couple of days ago.
Definitely the scene where it is the end and the Emperor, Balder, and Aldrich walk out of the office, and obviously hated seeing Aldrich and Vala fight, but it was Balder and Aldrich fighting that I think really hit me. And she was like, this cannot happen, they're brothers. So her leaving, I know that fucking broke him. Broke him. I feel like her leaving, that moment, that we don't get to see it though. We don't get to see Aldrich noticing that, but I feel like it's his reaction is probably similar to Rowan on the beach.
Oof.
I feel like he was probably that. I feel like he was probably like that.
At that level of devastation.
Where is my fiance?
Yes. Yeah. I feel like he was that upset. I could see him setting the forest on fire.
Yeah.
Probably. Man.
Yeah.
He is a very emotional man.
Yeah.
He tries like so hard not to be.
He's a fire sign.
No shit.
And she's an air sign.
Oh my god. What are the odds?
What are the odds? We're like, stop being so goddamn emotional.
Oh my god. All right. We got to talk about it. We got to talk about the ending. So you've already moved on to the next book.
I have.
Yeah.
I have.
You could not wait.
No. And I do. Like, I'm not very far into it. I am. I'm at the windmill.
Okay.
So.
Yeah, you're not super far into it.
You telling me Jax gets through all of it actually helps me right now.
Yeah. Well, I figured I'd throw you that bone.
Hey, thank you. It's like the dog survives, everyone.
Yeah.
Jax survives.
The animal doesn't.
Jax, the animal, survives.
That just makes me thinking about earlier how we were talking about none of us trust SJM anymore. And I was like, the only thing that I ever trusted her about was her saying that Fleetfoot would survive.
Yeah. The animals survive.
I'll take that.
So, but yeah, I figured I'd throw you that bone.
That's how far I am into it. So if you have any questions, I might be able to answer something.
We'll see how much I remember from last night.
I think
The
it's
ending
so funny. I just think it's so funny that you cussed me out in the friggin' online, and you're like, I refuse to talk about the ending, but also I went ahead and started the next book. You should not be mad anymore.
I couldn't not.
Oh man,
It was just right there. I mean,
I knew you
can't
would
We're
be
read.
all.
upset.
I have the bundle set. I just have to flip the page, and
Yeah.
it's right there.
Oh,
Yeah. I knew you would be mad though when you read the ending.
I was like, all right, this bitch is leaving. Homeboy is having to marry this child from the north.
ugh.
And obviously there's 2 books left, and Elise is known for her happily ever afters with their couples. So let's
Yeah.
see where we go from here.
Yeah, I wouldn't hold too closely to the same type of happily ever after as what you're used to
Oh,
seeing
it's
from
a
our married
series,
magic stuff.
it's a series, so I know. And also just like slight tangent. People are mad. Her new one from the Married to Magic, the duel with the Siren Duke.
Mhm.
People are mad because she actually has like she actually like has a descriptive spicy scene in this one. It's the first one. They're like, why would you do that? And she was like, it's literally just a chapter to skip it. And I'm like,
Yeah.
I'm so excited to see Spice from Elise Kova actually.
Yeah.
So
She's gotta try different things, grow as an
like
author. It's
Elise,
part of the
if
process.
you have a spicy Vala Aldrich chapter that you are holding away, like SJM is with that threesome, I would like it, please. I would like
Please share with the group. We'd happily take it.
please.
But yeah, I would say HEA with an asterisk.
Well, I would probably say
You said the same essentially about Ember in the Ashes.
It's not to that degree.
Well, no, I know, but
Very close.
HEA with
I
an
don't want to
asterisk.
talk about that. I would
Not even
assume
close.
HEA with asterisk is Aldrich and Vala end up together in some capacity.
Mm-hmm.
My assumption is Emperor Empress, just based off of her on the cover of the last book.
Mm-hmm.
But the story continues on just with new main characters. And so there's still a lot of fucking shit that's happening. Unresolved shit. That's my assumption.
We'll see.
I feel like they end up together, but like she has to give up something. That's all I'm gonna say.
You're looking very hard, Kiara.
I am. Elise is known for loving and giving power to her female characters. So even if Vala has to give something up, I feel like she will also gain something
In
as
return.
well. Yeah.
Being with Aldrich.
Victoria's trying so hard to get her facial like no, but I want to think it's different than being with Aldrich. I want to think it's something that's personal to her. So
True.
but we'll see.
We'll see.
I feel like we'll probably see something happen near the end of the 4th book.
Mm-hmm.
And then things are going to start fixing them. Like they'll basically try to fix things in this last book. Also, I'm not excited about reading this next book because that spoiler I saw, I know is in this one.
Is in this one, yeah.
It's gonna wreck me. I just know
Katalyn
it.
will probably be indifferent.
Probably.
Yeah. It's gonna wreck me for sure.
It's okay. You'll make it. I promise. Just staring off into the distance. All right.
You have any questions for us?
Do you have any predictions for the next book besides the stuff that you already know, Kiara?
I think Aldrich is gonna stop drinking. That's one of my predictions because she basically is like, you have to fucking stop or we can't be together.
Mhm.
And even if he is like betrothed to this other person, I think he's still going to stop. Even though he's betrothed and she's gone, he's still going to stop because he just loves her so much.
Mhm.
That's a prediction. I think
I have no thoughts.
actually I
Uh-oh.
can't say that. I can't say that because I know something
Spoiler.
from what I've already started. God. I think she goes back to the kingdom at some point. She's going back. She's got to go back to the tower.
Or she can go to school in the West.
Yeah. She does have that
Title
in the West, yeah.
Mm-hmm. I don't know.
I definitely don't think that Aldrich is going to marry this child. Again, child.
Yeah, she's
not an adult.
Ugh.
Those betrothals. They be betrothing.
I think we're gonna see who the true villain is in this one.
Other than the Emperor?
Yeah. Again, from the beginning, I really hope that we see the real side of what's his face in the tower.
Victor?
Yes, Victor.
Him and that senator dude are up to something.
Yeah. But I think him and the senator are up to something. Oh, it's 1111 angel numbers.
For you.
For you, yeah.
Him and Victor and the senator are up to something, but not together, like separately. I think we'll still see her seeing Aldrich's memories.
Yeah.
Any thoughts on the memories that you're seeing?
Do you want me to answer that since I started the third?
Actually, no, don't answer it. Katalyn, do you have any thoughts on the memories that you're seeing so far?
Not really. Meh.
Okay. That's fair. Carrie, you're not allowed to answer that question.
I know. I was like, yeah, I know things. I know things.
So, yeah.
I'm excited for you guys to keep reading. Things are shaking and moving.
We're over the hump, in my opinion. I feel like we're going to start, there's going to be a lot of moving pieces moving forward. So.
It's exciting. Are you worried for anybody?
Always.
Anyone specific?
Well, I already told you if Fritz dies, I'm done.
Okay. That's a big statement.
The rest of the Golden Guard.
Yeah. I'm also worried for Balder. I like him. So far.
Do you think the Emperor is going to survive for much longer?
No.
No.
Homeboy's out.
I'm not worried about him.
No,
no, I know you're not worried about him. That's why I phrased the question the way that I did.
I was worried about Jax, but you already solved that. So.
Oh yeah. I gave you that one thing.
If the Emperor doesn't die in this book, it'll definitely be by like midway through the last book. I don't think he's going to be like an end of the series kind of death. I think he's going to be like a
pretty early on.
Pillar. It'll be a pillar death that like moves the story forward. Prediction: Vala is sassy AF to Aldrich while they're not together. She's like, I'm a grown ass bitch. Get the fuck away from me.
Go away.
Go away.
Yeah, Vala's definitely moving into her feisty era for sure.
Can confirm. Oh gosh.
Well, I'm excited for you guys to read the next book. Some big things happen. Some unfortunate things happen that you'll eventually read.
I'm not excited for. That I'm not excited for.
No. I don't think anybody would be excited for that. But if you guys are following along with us, let us know your thoughts on this book. You can message us on Instagram. You can hit us up on TikTok, or you can even email us at tbp.saythirsty@gmail.com. But for right now, Kiara, will you take us out with an affirmation?
I will. So today's affirmation is: May this new chapter bring me happiness, peace, excitement, and ease.
Well, in terms of this book series, I don't think it will.
No.
Not right now, at least.
By the end.
Elise could never. She could never.
Well, thank you all so much for joining us. Make sure to tune in on Tasty Tuesdays and Thirsty Thursdays for all new episodes, and be sure to subscribe and follow our socials listed in the description. Make sure you like, rate, and leave a review for the podcast to help boost us across platforms. Have a lovely day, and remember, stay thirsty, bitches.